It was uncovered during our trial in the 70s that the COINTELPRO program targeted black liberation organizations and leaders, and they specifically named targets Dr. King, Stokely Carmichael, Rap Brown, Elijah Muhammad, and pointed to Malcolm X as well. And as the Panthers rose and became powerful, first in Oakland and later in Chicago, as you can see from the clip, what a charismatic young leader at 21 Fred Hampton was, Hoover and his people focused on the Black Panther Party, and specifically in Chicago on Fred Hampton. They had an informant in the Black Panther Party by the name of William O'Neill. He sketched out a floor plan that showed where Hampton would be sleeping. They went to the apartment. They supplied that floor plan to the police. The FBI did. They went to the apartment in the early morning hours, and Fred was asleep. It appeared that he had been drugged by O'Neill or some other agent, and he was murdered in his bed. Over the years, we uncovered documents that showed this floor plan. That was all covered up as well. It showed that the FBI took credit for this raid as part of its COINTELPRO program, and it showed even that O'Neill, after the raid, was given by Hoover and the people in Chicago a $300 bonus, what we later called the 30 pieces of silver for the informant O'Neill for setting up the raid. So he was receiving from Hoover a bonus for the success of the raid. At the same time, he was serving as a pallbearer in Fred Hampton's funeral.
Flint Taylor, you pursued this case civilly for 13 years. What came out of it?
Well, a lot of what I've just mentioned came out of it. The narrative shifted over the years thanks to the community, thanks to the Panthers, and thanks to the lawsuit that we filed. And as you could hear from the clip, the position that the police took, and they thought they were going to get away with scot-free, was that this was a shootout, that these were vicious Black Panthers, all of that. Well, because we and the Panthers went to that apartment, we were able to show that it was a shoot-in. We were able to change the narrative to the fact that it was an unjustified and violent shoot-in by the police. But over the years, as we were able to join the FBI in the case, we were able to uncover these FBI documents that showed that, yes, it was not just a murder, it was not just a shoot-in, but it was an assassination. It was a political assassination straight from Washington and the FBI.